So this video is highly recommended, it's highly asked for, and I am here to give it to you guys. So many of you have been asking me this particular question: how can I take up a loan? Like how you can actually take up this loan, because I bring videos about loan companies in Nigeria, what you need to know, how you can take up this loan, and documents required. But today's video, I'm going to be telling you how I was able to qualify to take up a loan of 300,000 naira in 1 month, and for the first time in my life taking up a loan. So I have taken up loans from two different fintech banks, and they are very popular. You all know these banks. It is Opay and Palmpay. These two I just randomly, because I bring out videos like this on my channel, and why would I just practice what I preach? I went and I signed up. I told you guys, if you want to take up a loan from any of these companies I have listed, whether commercial banks, fintech banks, microfinance banks, you will need to open an account with them. So it is very easy to open an account with them. Just download the app, fill in the necessary information, and your phone number would be converted into an account for you. And that was how it is. I started with Palmpay, then with Opay. So I opened these two just for the sake of practicalizing it for my viewers, and I'm going to be showing you guys a screen of the amount I've taken and how I paid back. Many of you complain about these fintech or microfinance banks and how they harass you. I understand. I have experienced it before, and this was because I totally forgot about it. So this, I first of all opened an account with Palmpay. I decided to take up a loan of 200 naira just to practicalize it, and this was a recharge card. I did not even have any intention of using, or I just did it. So I forgot about the loan, and I was supposed to pay back in two days. So then I forgot about it because I do not do this on a normal day. And before I knew it, Palmpay started calling me with several numbers. I would hear, if you don't pay back this loan, this is like some were calling me with electronic match. Like it was so much. I started blocking. Then I started asking, who am I owing money that is disturbing me this way? Because I have never in my life taken up a loan ever. And that was the first time I was doing it. So I had to trace my step back. Then I started checking everywhere. Who am I owing? Then I checked Palmpay, which was the latest bank, and I know that it is one of the loan companies you can easily take up loan from. And I realized that I took up a loan of 200 naira. No, it was actually 75 naira, which amounted to 200 naira. I think 75 naira or so. It should be about 100 and something, or I don't know, but I know the total amount was 200 naira. Then I quickly paid back, and that was it. So that was, and I use Palmpay to receive money from business that I do. So they pay me on Palmpay and also on Opay. Depends on whichever name pops up or whichever account pops up. I have both of them. So moving on to Opay. After I experienced that with Palmpay, I didn't take any money from Palmpay again. I was only receiving money from business. Then I opened Opay. I tried Opay. I saw everything was good. Then I started receiving money from my business in Opay as well. And gradually I started checking. Then I went to the loan section just to be sure what amount I was able to be what amount I was qualified for. And for Palmpay, the amount I was qualified for was around 1,500 to pay back in 7 days, while Palmpay was willing to give me 10,000 naira to pay back in 1 month. So I allowed it. Then I started taking more money on Palmpay, like receiving more money on Palmpay. I wasn't taking any loan. Then I went to the loan section. I did this to practicalize, so you guys will see. And I'm going to be showing you the loan amount I've taken so far and how much my money amounted to. And the main reason why I'm telling you guys this story is that, like, I'm getting somewhere with this story. I just want you to listen. So I took my first loan with them, which was around 11,000 to pay back 18,000. And guess what? I paid back before the time elapsed, and it was supposed to elapse in 1 month. I paid back, and after I paid back, my loan amount increased to 150 something, 152,000 naira from 18,000. So the difference between the way I paid back and how my amount increased was when I paid back. I did not allow that loan to reach 1 month before I paid back, and because they saw that I paid back the loan very fast before it elapsed, they increased my loan amount. Then I went ahead again and took 72,000 or 71,000. This was for my business. Actually, I've never taken up a loan personally for myself. I took a loan of 71,000, and that was because I was too lazy to go to the bank, and I just wanted to do something that was, I was willing to risk paying an interest for you guys. That is the long and short story for this video. So I took up the loan of 72,000, which I was actually eligible to take up a loan of 105,000. And here is the catch, guys. This loan you can pay back in 1 month, you can pay back in 2 months, you can pay back in 3 months. They will give you the option of 3 months, 2 months, or 1 month. And these three loan options have different amounts. If you are going to pay back that loan in 1 month, the interest rate will reduce. If you are going to pay back that loan in 2 months, the interest rate will be higher than when you are willing to pay in 1 month. If you are paying back in 3 months, the interest rate will increase. So it depends on the one you choose. Some people will just want, okay, they see 152,000 naira, and yeah, I can take 152,000 naira. Wow, I can pay back in 3 months. You don't know that when you are paying back in 3 months, the amount is increasing. So this is one, I just know that this should be one of the reasons why many of you are complaining of the loan amount, because you are not thinking about the interest rate you're paying. You are not calculating the interest rate you would have paid if you were supposed to pay back in 1 month. And you are not calculating the interest rate you would have paid if you were supposed to pay back in 2 months. Most of you will just simply go for the 3 months because the length is like, it has a lengthy period before you pay back. And guess what, guys? It is killing your chances. It is reducing your interest, like increasing your interest rates, and it is making you more, like it is making you feel like these people are here to eat your money. But the truth is, you are not calculating the interest rate, and you just feel because you can pay back in 3 months, you want to go for 3 months. And after I finished paying back the 72,000, I paid back 90,000. 92, I will show you guys. From the 72,000 I took, I paid back 90 something thousand or 90,000 thereabouts. I think it's 90,000. So I paid back, and once I paid back, I saw my loan amount increase to 300,000, and this was in the space of 1 month. So I saw my loan amount increase to 300,000 plus. And that is when I realized that, oh, this is what people are doing wrong. And most of you that come to the comment section and say, this, you said these people are we are eligible to take up a loan of 1.2 million naira from this microfinance bank, and I applied for the loan. They only showed me that I was eligible to take up a loan of 500,000 naira, and that is because you have not gotten into a stage where you are eligible to take up the loan of 1.1 million naira. You have to keep building your credit score. The reason why I talk about credit score is not just because I like to talk about credit score. The reason why they increased my loan amount was because my credit score, I am building it gradually. And then they started trusting me. So moving on to Palmpay, I decided to move on to Palmpay and take up a loan from Palmpay, which was 11,000 to pay back it was 11,000 to pay back 18,000 or so. I'll show you guys. I don't know, but Palmpay, the thing about Palmpay is that loan amount they gave me 42 days to pay back, but Opay was 30 days and 60 days or 90 days, but Palmpay was 42 days, and the difference is clear. So Palmpay is willing to give you a longer tenure, like loan tenure, while Opay is just the higher you go, the more interest you pay. So I don't know, if you have any more questions, please drop it on the comment section. So this is what you have been missing, you guys. So this video, I made it so that you guys can understand briefly how these loan companies work. The more you take and pay back on time, the better your chances of getting a higher amount. If you take up a loan and decide to pay back in 3 months, because they can increase your months, the higher you take, the more months they add to your loan amount. And it is your choice. If you feel you want to pay back in 2 months, it's your choice. If you think 3 months is okay for you, it is your choice. But the higher the months, the more money you pay. But the lower the months, the less money you pay. So I would advise you, if you want to take up a loan, consider the months and consider the loan amount. Then for Palmpay, I'm just understanding this, but I know that Palmpay has a lengthy loan tenure than Opay, but I've not experienced not paying back Opay loan on time because Palmpay own, obviously I forgot about it. So this is the thing you have to note before taking up a loan, and this is the only way you can take up a large amount of loan, especially if you're a first timer, you don't have an account with this company, or you don't have, like, you don't receive money on their account, like things like that, you know. So we have come to the end of today's video. If you have any more questions, I'm waiting for you on the comment section. This is the end of today's video. If you have any more questions, just leave it for me on the comment section and I will get back to you guys. With that being said, we have come to the end of today's video and I'll see you all on the next one. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell by the side, so whenever I drop a video like this, YouTube will notify you. Have a nice day, guys. Bye.